Hello there. I wanted just to introduce you to the reality of work and systems today. In my opinion, work, as we know it in the West, is work that allows us to survive at the best case, and it is oppressive and cancerous at its worst. What I mean by this is that although I and you will be getting paid, we have a roof over our heads if we're lucky, you know, have meaningfully well supported lives, we are all part of a system of Western neoliberal capitalism that is collapsing. Whether we're on a £10,000 a year or £1 million per year, we are all in survival mode to a system that does not care about us. Extractive industry organizations, especially big corporates, operate with oligopoly and sometimes near monopoly market positions, meaning that average performance still turns huge profits and systemic complacency. What I mean by that is there is no there is no burning platform for the most harmful sectors on the planet to change anything that they do because they keep reinforcing the old neoliberal thinking and capitalism. Leadership is often disembodied, it is myopically above the neck, and often fear based leadership in the majority of Western corridors of power. Now, I'm not saying that that is conscious. However, it is often unfelt below the neck in the body. And if it is felt, it is suppressed and hidden through invulnerability and masks. Environmental and social justice topics are a continuous feed, both on social media and in organizational corridors. Yet any discussion of this is suppressed due to it being deemed as too political, favoring business as usual instead. This is such a critically important topic, as I've recently spoken to Muslim peers within the chemicals industry who are sharing that they are afraid, they are scared, and they are thinking of leaving their employers because whilst there was lots of effort and work done to rehome and move people from Ukraine and Russia, when that issue unfolded, there has been zero work done and complete silence in multinational corridors of power following the Israeli government's assault on Gaza. Our Western system of capitalism is addicted to growth, accumulation, and resource extraction. We can see this if you go further up this front page of radicality. You can see this being borne out through FTSE 100 results being at the top, food bank usage being exponential, and living standards dropping. At the same time, we have to make money and put food on the table to keep a roof over our head. That is the system. We have to live within it whilst trying to change it from the inside out. Western culture is doubling down on artificial intelligence, digital, and other non-human interfaces as Western hegemony collapses. Globalization, politics, supply chains, etc. This is particularly interesting for me as I see the myopic focus on digitalization, yet the lack of understanding and realization that there are more people needed to actually feed the AI with data, with updates, with information, so that those with power can make so-called more efficient decisions. Humans are seen as literally disposable units of measure on an Excel sheet. We've seen this forever, but particularly within big tech, and we're seeing it all over the world, including with pharmaceutical companies who are all laying off staff as their numbers drop from COVID highs. Degenerative short-term winner all costs competition. This old world thinking is collapsing. If we're going to co-create ways of being, systems, businesses that are in service of life, we've got to get rid of this competitive win at all cost mindset. There is an awakening unfolding, accelerated since COVID, where people are realizing how unhealthy our conditioning has been ever since early education, i.e., it's all about you, it's all about accumulation, it's all about winning, being the crab in the bucket that steps over everybody. All of that conditioning through our early stage education and into the workplace is unfolding around our eyes and our ears. The war in Gaza has opened many of our eyes as to the interconnectedness and harm caused by our outdated systems and business models. And finally, people are talking about work-life integration, not balance. People want to feel whole and feel fully alive again. This mass disconnection to ourselves, to one another, and to the systems that sustain us are very much key root causes. And they are the areas that we together, individually and collectively, can heal from the inside out, can reconnect from the inside out, thereby driving exceptional performance as an outcome. Do you want to talk more about this? Drop me a line at garry.turner@radicality.co.uk.